what'd you think about Hawk and Dove's like whole relationship?
No, let's not like
no?
Hawk and Dove. Like, let's break down the characters and then how their relationship works. I think that'll be more fun because then we get to really like talk about their characters. Hank definitely a little bit of a joking character. Like, he doesn't take shit too seriously. I think it's his way of like coping with shit.
Dude,
but he's funny. He's funny and he's fun as fuck.
There's just something about him. That's the only way that I think I can put it. It's a fun character. He always
steals the show, like, for sure.
He was the most interesting character to me.
I don't know about most interesting. I think he was the most fun.
Okay.
I'll say he's the most fun, especially with the beginning. Like, him being captured. Like, I love that it starts off with him being captured.
When they pull down, let's pull down the pants.
Yeah, that was hilarious. He's like, I don't know about that big guy.
And then Dove comes in.
Yeah, so, but obviously there's, let's just break down, it's getting to him, you know? Like, he's not necessarily getting old. I mean, he's still pretty young, but he's definitely, like, feeling the residual effects of being a vigilante.
Do you think he was honest when he said he wanted to leave?
Yes and no. I think he thought he was being honest, but I think it's one of those things that he's like addicted to it. Like, he says he'll quit, but he won't.
Yeah. I think so too. I actually didn't think this was going to be the last job.
Oh, absolutely not. Especially with like the fact that it's only episode 2, we kind of know it won't be.
Yeah.
But no, he's supposed to get a hip replacement. He's beat the fuck up. He's shooting medicine into his legs, probably morphine.
I thought that was heroin.
You know, the thing is they definitely play with substance abuse in this episode, especially with him. Like, did you notice
they down the pill bottle?
The pill bottle, the beer. Like, you're not supposed to mix all that. Like, you're not supposed to mix.
I mean, it's fun, but you can't do it.
Well, that's the fun thing. Is like okay, well, we'll just like that gives us an idea of his character. Very jealous of Robin, but we'll get into that later. Dove, let's start off with her saving him.
That was dope. Because it plays on the whole relationship, too.
Yeah, and obviously they're together, but she kind of, like, scolds him a little. She's like, is that part of the anti-inflammatory diet? The beer.
Oh, yeah.
And he says, relax, it's just one beer, blah, blah, blah. Like, I feel like there's definitely a history of, like, substance abuse with Hawk's character.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe just using, like, and I feel like they definitely let that show through when not only he's shooting up, probably morphine, I'm going to assume. It's probably just the more common one, and then popping pills and drinking and like mixing all that just to dull the pain. Like, it's just they're playing with something there, and she's like, relax, I just want to swig like of his beer or whatever. And it was interesting to see her just kind of like, fuck it, whatever.
I mean, when you're codependent like that in their relationship as characters,
it's a very codependent relationship.
That's how two people deal with each other in that situation. And like, I've gone through, like, not to get sentimental, but yeah, that's how they deal with that stuff. Like, it's like, I don't want to have an argument, I just want to be happy with you.
Yeah, and the weird thing is like, we definitely see like two different sides to the relationship. We see Hank being very, I don't know, very on the codependent side, but like trying to stay strong, remain the strong one of the relationship. Whereas Dawn is very, I see a lot of like, I see a lot of fight in her, like a mental fight going on with herself. Like, I feel like if it wasn't for him saying that they're quitting, she wouldn't be with them.
And that's why also the whole, did you think he was really quitting? Because I think he knows that.
Yeah, I think so.
And then...
Because she wants to quit, and she doesn't feel nearly the effect on it that he does. Maybe not physically, but mentally it's affecting her.
I liked what you just pointed out, though, because also Dove's dealing with mental stuff.
Yeah.
And then Hank's dealing with physical stuff.
And it plays on the parallels of their characters, how they're codependent.
I didn't even think about that till you said that.
Yeah, and the show's doing a very good job of interpreting these characters.
They casted him really well.
They did. I love the casting.
Do you have anything more about Dove?
Yeah, a little bit. I think
let's hear it.
This will help us transition a little.
Well, I have one thing.
Okay, go ahead.
That mask.
Oh, you don't like the mask, yeah.
Yeah, I just can't. I don't know. I think it's just too big. I like the design.
I love the mask. It's so, in my mind, it's the most comic accurate, like, way they could have done the costume. I love it. I think it's cool. I know you don't like it. It looks a little big. It does look a little big. If they slimmed it down, I'd be okay with it, but I'm fine with it.
Okay, it's not that I don't hate. I don't hate it. It's just I think they could have done it better.
Yeah, sure.
That's me. Anyways, I had to say it. You know me.
She's the mental side of her struggle definitely seems to be more of. I feel like she feels trapped in this relationship, or like it's become so codependent, and like you can tell she definitely misses Dick Grayson a little. Like, or at least reminisces of it, remembers, maybe it remembers an easier time.
After that bad situation in the episode, that Hank just can't perform.
Oh, yeah.
And that's just what I'm going to
Yeah, we'll just start at that.
She goes into the bathroom and thinks about Dick.
I think it's definitely... You're funny. It's one that's just a good plot device that she can... they can use for her to give us this flashback. And let's get into it. So, I love the flashback. It's 4 years in the past, so about 6 months before Hawk and Dove, or Hank and Dawn start seeing each other. They're already partners at this point. I want to see how they meet.
Yeah.
Because how does that start, but they don't start the relationship necessarily?
Do you think they need to do it, though?
Need to what?
Actually show how they meet, or is it just vigilantes?
I don't think they need to, but I also would love it if they did.
I would too,
we see. I'll break this down in two different formats. We see that as one, a way that we can see all three of those characters interacting. Robin, Hawk and Dove, all them interacting. It's before Hawk and Dove are together, and we're kind of alluded to the fact that Robin and Dove have something going on right now at that point in time, which it's obvious.
I think they also make it obvious why he lied to Batman.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
it was for Dove.
Yeah, duh. He wanted to see her.
Yeah.
But
well,
what
I like that. It was subtle. They didn't even say it, but out of all the visuals, they showed it.
Yeah, and the cool thing is Hank obviously didn't have the biggest issue with Robin at this point, whereas he definitely did after. Cause
I think he was still a little jealous because he knew Dove liked Robin